Okay, we are going to answer this question. Draw a graph of the solution to the following equation. Y equals x plus 3. So where do you start with that? Well, the first thing you have to do is make up some numbers for x. So I think you've probably seen these before. These are function tables. X, Y, there's a line going down the middle, and it's empty. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start giving the x some numbers. Start with 0. Keep them as low as you can. The less calculation errors you make, the better. So keep them really low. Let's go with 0, 1, 2, 3. What happens now is we just substitute each of these numbers into this equation. So y equals 0 plus 3, which means y equals 3. Y equals 1 plus 3, which means y equals 4. Take that 2, let's substitute it. Y equals 2 plus 3. So here, y equals 5. And then last one, y equals 3 plus 3. So this is 6. Now you've got coordinates. And that means you can graph them. And these are exactly the same as coordinates that look like this. The 0 to 3, the 1, 4, the 2, 5, and 3, 6. And remember, whenever you have coordinates, the first one is always x, the second one is always y. All right, let's graph this. We have got 0, 3. So we're going to go to the 0 on the x line and up 3. 1, 2, 3 on y. So our first point is right here. Then we have 1 and 4. So we're going to go out to 1 on x, up 4 on y. Our third one is 2 and 5. Go over to 2 on x, up to 5. And lastly, 3 and 6. Over 3, up 6. Now see what happened here? It's a nice straight line. You just connect the dots. Look at that, nice straight line. And that is the graph version of this equation. Let's try another one. Got a whole page of them. Let's see, look at some of these. Let's do y equals x over 3. So y equals x over 3. Now, there's a trick to doing these in the function table. Make sure your x is divisible by 3. Like here, you could just do random numbers and keep them low because it's easier. But here, you've got to have a number x that 3 goes into evenly. Otherwise, you're going to have a fraction, decimal. Nobody wants that nonsense. So let's do the function table again. And you can write them out or not. I just write it out because you'll see these on the test. X, Y. Let's start with 3 because 3 divided by 3. 6 is divisible by 3. 9, 12. So there, we just created our x. They didn't give us any of this information. We just did it. And now we're going to figure out the y based on what we determined for x. So we rewrite it. Y equals 3 over 3. 3 over 3 equals 1. So the y for 3 is 1. Again, let's bring that 6 over. Y equals 6 over 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So x is 6, y is 2. Do another one. 9 over 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. X is 9, y is 3. And lastly, I hope you can still see this, 12 over 3. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. So this one, y is 4. And then we just come back to our handy dandy graph board. And we've got 3 and 1. So over 3 on x, up 1 for y. 6 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. This is going to be a shallower line. 9 and 3. 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. And last is 12 and 4. 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, we're just going to fill in the line. And there we have graphed y equals x over 3. All right, that is graphing a linear equation. There will be a couple of those on your test. If you can do graphing, you're just doing yourself a huge favor on the GED test. So make sure you understand function tables. There will be problems asking different things about function tables. Make sure you know how to graph linear equations. Make sure you know how to determine whether a line is a function or not. And those are all lessons I'll do eventually. We'll get there. But if you have any distinct questions or specific questions, tag me and ask them. I will help you figure it out, especially if you've got the test coming up. And if any of you want to work with a teacher, I'm a teacher. I'm a GED teacher, and I would be happy to help you get through those tests as quickly as you want. All right, everyone, this is Dr. Robyn MacKillop with Get That GED, and I'll talk to you all later.